We are now recording the February 9th, 2018 Small Business Accounting Advisors. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Speaking about Happy Fridays, Brandon, how's Mardi Gras going?
It's kind of painful.
Why, when you hit in the head with them?
Yes. I think that the people on the floats really take this like, I think they're really trying to hurt people. They hit a poor little kid, about 5 years old yesterday, standing on our balcony with a football.
Oh!
It beamed him in the face and bounced about halfway back across the road. It hit him that hard.
But I have to ask, 5-year-olds watching Mardi Gras parades?
Yeah, but it's a parade. It's fun. And plus, you're up on a balcony. It's not like he was down in it.
So most people
but they like to have topless women.
Do they?
Most people think of Mardi Gras like over what they have over in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Right.
It's totally different here. It's a lot. Most of it is more family friendly. Last night, a little bit. There were more drunk people than I've seen at any of the other parades.
That's like our
I haven't
St.
been to
Patrick's
Philly,
Day.
have you?
What's that?
I said, you haven't been to Philly, have you?
Well,
We just had a serious drunk parade.
You won the Super Bowl.
We just had a serious drunk parade.
You know that.
Duh.
but Mardi Gras in itself, it's all new to me. So everything is. I walk out. It's amazing the number of people that show up. The parade route, they've got signs that stay out all year. If you're not moved 2 hours before the parade starts, they're going to tell you.
Yeah.
And then they've got all the street. You can't even during the parade. You can't even cross the street. You can't go. So I hung out here the whole night until about an hour after the parade. Things to clear out, but there are a ginormous amount of people out there. And we've got our banners out on the front and the side on the parade route, so that's cool, and people are talking about it. So
Awesome. Well, I got a notice from FedEx today telling me in Louisiana, expect delays in your packages.
it's only delayed here on parade days and about 2 hours before and 2 hours after, and most of the parades are in the evening. They're starting about 6:30. So about 4:30, they start blocking off all traffic.
So you have until 4:30 to get out and get home if you don't want to participate or watch the parade.
Exactly. I guess I could hang out in the office, but
Mobile.
Awesome. Okay.
What is that based on anyway? What is that, like a pagan religion or something?
No, I can't be all pagan because they stop the parades on when Lent starts. They stop.
and it ends on Fat Tuesday.
It ends on Fat Tuesday, and Mardi Gras is on Fat Tuesday, which is the last before Lent starts. Yeah. They just take it to the extreme.
Hello, Brandon.
I muted it.
Okay. Well, moving on to our next subject is Larry and updating. He's got a couple updates, WordPress and Chrome.
Yes. I got a memo from Sophos, S-O-P-H-O-S.
Yeah, I follow them on Facebook.
Yeah, they're security company.
Uh-huh.
And they put out a memo. They said if you have a WordPress website, normally WordPress has an auto update feature, so it updates its software automatically. But they had some sort of a glitch or bug, and they made a repair. But due to the repair, it stopped the automatic updating process. So you need to go in and do a manual update. And once you do that successfully, it should automatically update in the future without a problem. So that was from Sophos. That's WordPress sites.
So people could be stuck somewhere in between, and until they do that manual, they won't have their updates come down automatically.
That's true. The other thing was I noticed this actually about a month ago. I was having some problems both with Intuit and someone, I forget who it was, kind of pointed out to me, check your Chrome to make sure it's updated. Apparently, at least on mine, it doesn't automatically update itself. So you have to go in the top right-hand corner where the three dots are.
I can,
No, I'm going to go into Chrome.
yeah, and let me pull up a blank tab so I
Okay, and then what? Settings?
share my screen.
Right. Scroll all the way down next to the last item on the list is help.
Oh, help. Okay.
Help. And
You
then
go to about
Oh, about.
go to
Okay.
about. Click on about.
and see, then you've got the newest one.
It'll
Yeah.
check it. If you have it, it'll tell you. If not, it'll do an update.
It just
It
says
automatically does that update without you telling it to do it. So if you go through that process,
Yeah.
expect to, but it goes quickly.
Mine's happy.
The one I did about a month ago took about a minute and a half. It was the longest update I've ever seen
Wow.
on Chrome, but it didn't, didn't hurt anything else, and I think it helped the problem.
Did it help what you
Yes, I believe it did. But I did a couple of things, so I'm not totally sure.
All right, so I'm going to go to my WordPress just to see.
And make sure that you've done that.
Well, I got an
more-
update this week, a big one. But I wonder if there are different services that deliver the WordPress.
Is yours directly from?
That could be.
I think is mine directly from WordPress.
Mark, you have a project now.
Mark's like, yeah, I need more project. We still have 3 laptops that we got at Thanksgiving.
Ah,
Got
okay.
one bill. This takes a lot of time to set up a new machine.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay,
Not
Brandon.
going into Word. It's not going into my WordPress.
Uh-oh.
Gateway timed out. Okay.
Well, maybe your computer is just very, you're using it for your Zoom and you need to be not on a Zoom to do that.
Right.
No?
I don't know.
Might be
Yeah,
using
I'm
too
looking
much of
at-
your resources.
Well, I've been using the not Chrome. I just changed it to Chrome for something else today. I've been using the other guy.
Explore, Mozilla,
Yeah, the Fox. What
Firefox.
Mozilla,
Firefox.
The Fox. Yeah.
Firefox.
All right. Well, maybe it's a Chrome thing.
Okay.
No, it ain't working. All right. I'm gonna all right, y'all go on. I'm gonna stay calm and switch to the Fox.
Okay. Brandon, you are up next with field service training.
So yeah, I decided Gina from Intuit asked me to seriously consider it, kind of an underserved market. Anyway, field service management, it's actually a Corrigo product, but Intuit, they've got a partnership that allows us to resell it. So it's really for the service industry. Most of them, so the sweet spot, I don't know if y'all saw the sweet spot is HVAC, heating, cooling, mechanical and refrigeration, plumbing, electrical, security, garage door, overhead doors, and then the audio visual. It's really geared toward people that go out on site, but not that have a regular route. It's people that need to either have planned routes or have people dispatch them to different routes. So anyway, yep, that's it
It
right
looked
there.
like it had the most features when I was looking at it for my brother.
They've been around for a long time.
They have.
You don't hear a whole lot about them.
And it works in real time if you're in desktop, which is what he was looking for. That desktop's on and it's on all the time. It's not like you got to remember to go connect and all that.
Right. Real-time dispatching, smart scheduling, customer service history. You can take pictures of if your drivers or your repair technicians are out on site, they can take pictures. It all syncs back so that it's all tied together. They can do invoices, take payments in the field, clock in and out of jobs. Works on iPhone, iPad, or Android, laptop, tablet, smartphone, and it works with QuickBooks Pro, Premier, Enterprise, or online.
And is it Corrigo?
Corrigo, Corrigo.
I made a smart sheets where I compared Corrigo, Smart Services, Field Max Pro, KickServe, Jobber, Service M8, and House Call Pro, and was started to compare everything from because I was helping my brother out.
Right.
I like feature-wise the Corrigo the best.
How did it compare price-wise? Do you remember looking at that?
Prices. Add-ons, start listing features here. Okay. Smart Services is like $1,600, one office user, which is about $134 a month. Each additional office is $1,000. The mobile apps are $600 a piece. Corrigo is like $35 a month per user.
Per user, right. And then they've got 2 apps that work with it. If you want them, they're not required. And those are like $15.
Yeah, I see 15. There's a time card add-on. Well, he's using T-sheets he loves.
T-sheet. Yep, that's $5.
Yeah. So we figured what, 35, and he's got 6 guys, $210 a month. But they're, they'll get a call. And so his office staff writes it all up, and he took some PDF forms and made him fill in PDF. So she fills out this PDF, and then she emails it to the guy. And the guy pulls that up, and he types on it. He emails it back. So now they've got 2. I'm just like, man.
Yeah, that sounds painful.
But I think the whole idea of something new, when they've got this little system of theirs that works, I think that's what's got him, and so probably hesitating. And plus he's so busy, but I kept saying, you're so busy. You need this. Because
Exactly.
And it's overwhelming. You don't want to grow and add employees and all that because it's just going to be so overwhelming. So at least I gave him something to look at. But I would love if you've had some training and can give him a demo.
Yep. Matter of fact, Cheryl's my contact at Field Service Management.
Yeah.
And she will do the demo if you want to be on it or myself.
Yeah, I had given him the email of somebody. I don't know. I don't, it's not like we live near each other and see each other all the time. So maybe.
But it's all online demo. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. We've got somebody in the group that knows. Where did you go to training, or was it our online training thing?
I've just started the training. It's 8 separate courses.
Mm-hmm.
But so I've gone through the first one, and kind of a good overview. But there's money to be made there, and there's the contractors, HVAC and electrical and plumbing contractors are a dime a dozen in every major city. So.
In this phone book, if you can ever find one.
In this general area, I looked yesterday, just a quick search, there was about 210.
Nice.
Just HVAC. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a ton of them. Yeah, my brother does low voltage and security cams and gates and stuff. So it's like electrical, but a lot of inspections.
I got a quick little question, and maybe tonight's not the night for it, but just in talking to some of the local workers for contractors, they're saying their boss wants them to use their cell phone to call back to the office or whatever, or if they start, one company has started one of these field service things.
Mm-mm.
But the boss wants them to use their cell phone for this purpose, and they're thinking it's not right, and they're asking me, and I said I'd check on it sometime, but I'm not a tax guy, so Maybe Dennis would know.
What's your question? Tax related or security? Or?
I don't even know if it's tax. It's probably not
Can
the
your
right.
employer require you to use your own personal equipment?
Yeah, it's like a human resource type question, really. Right?
Yeah, it's like,
And Mark said something. What
Mark
did you say?
has that problem with it, just dealing with accountants, right?
It depends. So,
That's the answer to everything. It depends.
no, let me, so say you apply for a job that says, one of the requirements is that you have a car.
That's legal.
If
you agree
and
to
you have
it.
to have a car, and you agree the employment agreement that you're going to drive around, and that's the way it is. But I could see that being the case. I know that's from years ago with some geotechnical stuff. You had to have a car to get to the sites and everything else.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the phone's kind of a murky area.
Well, it depends on with my cell phone, I'm not charged per call. I might be charged, with data, if there's a data thing, like using your tablet or something, but.
Well, I think there is with some of those services because they could see where you are. I'm sorry I asked the question tonight. I'm probably going to kill the night with this, but we can do it next week.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good topic.
It is. We just had that same conversation doing a T-Sheets demo for a company here, but they're going to buy iPads for all their sales staff. So
That's the solution some of the people I know have come up with. They'll buy cheap tablets, serial number them, and then give them to the supervisors. Every person doesn't have it. The supervisor's in charge of logging people in and logging people out when they're at the job.
Mm-hmm.
They did try to buy cheap tablets about 2 years ago. It flopped. Every one of them just crashed.
You need to have at least a mid-range.
Okay, last on the list, and I'm going to share my screen again. I've been sharing a lot today. This is the new QuickBooks Online Auto Entry. This is the automatic data entry, and this came in from William Murph's article in the Intuitive Accountant, or however you say that. And it looks very interesting, although I'm not sure I'm understanding exactly what it's doing. I'm not sure if it's on the accounts payable side or accounts payable and invoices. So this is the accountants, what they're saying for accountants.
Yeah.
Accountants and bookkeepers, we get to try it for free. So that means that, it will, after a month, be a for-pay app. And it's telling you that you submit the documents. It gives you a screen that you can look at to make sure that there's no errors. It's automatic, and it learns. It learns over time. The analogy he gave was like Dragon software, where you have to talk to it and it learns how you talk. Well, this program apparently will learn how you're scanning your documents in. And then they use the word auto-publish, which I think is new technology words for just, scanning it into your QBO. So let me see. This one doesn't say on the actual small businesses, small and medium businesses. This is where my confusion came in. So no more manually inputting invoices, receipts, or invoices. Are we talking vendor invoices or accounts receivable invoices?
And they said the word invoice twice.
Right.
Do you have a demo or anything? Well, if you go to the Intuit App Center or whatever they call it, is anybody using it? Is any reviews or is anybody using it?
This is Murph's write-up on it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's in the Intuitive Accountant. And the links that I followed were the links that he gave.
Okay.
So
What
if
do
you
you
want more
think about it?
information, then see their website. Their Intuit App Center page. So it is on the Intuit App Center page as an app. So if anyone tries this, let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm really not sure of the pricing. Again, when I look at the pricing, we've got 11 euros per month. Hello, we're in America.
You know what? Right off the bat, they've got some typos going on, and yeah, something's. What did Murph think?
He thought it was pretty good.
They just have some marketing issues.
They just have some marketing issue and Mickey Mouse money.
So right now, that's $13.47 a month.
Which is not bad if you're gonna, if it's really
client?
going to save that amount of time. So, but the examples that he gave are all accounts payable, nothing about accounts receivable. So I'm not sure which side that it's working with, accounts receivable or accounts payable. I would love to be able to scan checks in and have it attached to open invoices and then be able to batch deposit them. That would be lovely for me.
There's an idea.
You know? But we'll see. This is brand new. We'll see what they say about that over the weeks. And if Murph recommends it, it's worth looking into as far as I'm concerned.
Yep.
So this is just a first look. And I really haven't tried it, so I don't know how well it works. Just looks very interesting to me.
Yeah.
I'll put the
Well,
links.
Yeah. If anybody wants to play with it, then they can report back.
Just so you know, on the autoentry.com website, they do have it in U.S. currency. If you go to the bottom, look at the pricing.
Sounds like the link that he put up there might be the problem.
Yeah.
So they do have, they've got, looks like about 6 different currencies represented across the pricing plans.
So I'm putting the links in our chat if anyone wants to look at that and play with it. So the first one was Murph's, and this is the second one is the Intuit App Center, and then their actual website I'll put up. And really, yeah, I'm not sure if their site is international and the Intuit app is for US or how they're doing that.
Well, you know what? And all these little apps make me wonder, you're giving all your information to them to decipher. Where is our information?
And who owns it?
Yeah. Did Murph address that at all?
Not at all. Not at all.
You know, it's boiling down to some of the stuff is so convenient, and if it works well, we want it. And so you just sort of, you know, it's like
out of sight, out of mind. You don't think about it
I know
anymore.
what I was gonna.
Until something happens.
Till something happens. Hold
Exactly.
on.
Something happens.
Let's see if I can find this email from my programmer. All right, let's talk about QBO. This woman had mentioned. Hold on. I gotta find it. She had mentioned that she had moved, put off and then moved to finally moved from desktop to QBO. And let's see if I can find it. I think he emailed it to me. And she was saying how it was, here it is. It was on Accountex. On Accountex, a woman said, "I've recently moved from QuickBooks Desktop to QBO Online, something I fought hard against doing for the last few years, and I did it for 3 reasons. Her number 1 reason was it's become increasingly difficult for us as a small business to manage the security of our internal networks, which are also connected externally. So he and Mark are big security people, says, well, and then she wrote some of this too. The security of our QBO Online user accounts who are accessing our financial data is completely under the user's control, not the owner's control. We can't reset our users' passwords. We can't enforce strong or unique passwords. We can't force our users to use 2-factor authentication to access our QuickBooks data. 2-factor authentication is only to phone numbers, and amazingly, QB allows it to be overwritten as an option is given to those logging in to send the code to their email address instead. So the security of your online financial data is a very, very bad joke in their mind. I didn't realize that about users. That
If you look at it that way, yeah, she's right.
oh man. It says hackers can override 2-factor authorization the way it's set up. They can also gain access by pretending they have lost their account password and answering simple questions of the user about the user that are not secret. This issue deserves more visibility. It is account user management controls for QBO Online data owners does not exist. If your QBO Online data is not in the least bit safe. So to recap, users can turn off 2-factor authorization. They can bypass it. They can use weak passwords or non-unique passwords like password and log in from anywhere on any insecure machine that they like.
Yep.
So I think it's been a combination of these type conversations and some of the real burping going on that makes me go, I think I'm just going to wait a little longer. You know, I'm not going to bail on Intuit, but they've got some issues that they need to address, especially if they want businesses,
Big businesses,
doing the accounting. I mean, when what is it? The other conversation about if you can't take yourself off as admin. If you leave the client, they have to take you off. You can't take yourself off, which means you can go in their data anytime you want. So some people have said, what's the big deal? There's audit trail. You can protect yourself. But I'm like, I wouldn't want the liability. I wouldn't want anybody to even question that I went into the data, you know? Well, stuff like that needs to be taken seriously. So, yeah, who's that coming?
it has to be you. I'm not sure why.
I don't know why. Anyway, that was my little QBO for the week.
We are now out of time. We're going to end on that.
All right.
Have a nice weekend.
Have a nice weekend, everyone. See you same time, same place next week.
Yes.
Bye.
All right.